Alright, let's see here. Let me try. No, try loading this. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So, this is like the next day or something, and we're in
Alright.
Tomo's room. Okay. Tomo has a minor collection of pretty interesting manga and novels. It's not too unusual that we'd hang out in his room every now and then. Is Akemi still doing things with her club? Ballet club, right? No, she's at a birthday party for some third year student she knows. Man, she's got a big network of friends. It's because she's both adventurous and kind hearted. She does have that kind of personality, but she's also pretty, and she's good at studying in sports. That's probably what makes her so popular. Probably. Isn't she bothered by that? If she is, I've never heard her say so. As usual, he doesn't go into detail. The fact that he only replies with such a non-committal answer is aggravating. So I tried to probe him for more. Aren't you two going out?
Oh!
What's that supposed to mean? No, I'm not mocking you or anything. The way you two are so close. I honestly thought you were going out at first. We've just known each other for a long time. Do you want to? Who cares? Anyway, what about you? Looks like you've got a crush of your own.
Trying to avoid the subject.
It's pretty unusual for Tomo to change the topic so bluntly like that. Pointing that out might be bad though, so I let it slide. How can you think that I have a crush on Akemi?
Oh my god.
Not her. Don't you have a thing for the one-eyed girl in the first year classes that you're trying so hard to become friends with? You mean Sachi? Indeed. Getting close to the girl with no friends who's bullied at school? If you're not doing it out of Akemi levels of random kindness, poking your nose into that girl's business is only going to cause trouble. What are you trying to achieve? Do you have a crush on her or something? No? Come to think of it, I never considered why I want to get closer to Sachi so badly. Maybe I just got involved because I pitied her, like Tomo said, rather than out of the kindness of my heart. I guess you don't even know yourself. Feeling uneasy with the silence I've created between us, I blur out the first thing that comes to my mind. You're probably right. I suppose there's no need to answer like that, though. So anyway, what's going on with her? Oh, I ended up walking back to her house with her so I could give her the manga all at once. To her house? That's pretty, daring. Uh, After that, I tell him about the time I've spent with Sachi so far. Even though I was a little hesitant when I started, as I go on telling Sachi's story, I reflect on it all and realize I've actually been having a good time. It's not like we did anything especially fun, but I have enjoyed talking with her. Still, am I really doing this because I have some kind of crush on her? I feel like that's not an easy question to answer, so I try to shake it from my mind. It's not like I need an answer right now anyway. We don't need to put labels on this sort of thing. Oh, I got an achievement. But Monday, the beginning of the school week. I normally have to drag myself out of the house, but my brain heavy with gloom and drowsiness. Today I'm feeling a little different as I walk down the street. Usually I make a beeline towards school, but instead I'm straying from my normal path to take another nearby street there. It's not like a big loss of time, since it's the fastest way to school. But since the fastest way to school is to go straight ahead from my house, I don't normally use this road. Of course, it's not like I'm just choosing to go this way for no reason. I can go faster if I take streets without many people on them. And of course, even if it's unlikely, I thought that if I go this way, I might...
Run into Sachi.
As I walk on, I see a figure ahead of me. The torn uniform, the messy hair, the slim build, and of course the bandages on her head. There's no mistaking who it is in front of me. Sachi.
You're gonna give her a heart attack, dude.
I speed up to catch her and nudge her shoulder.
Oh god.
Then
That's
she
a horrible.
Hey, morning. Sachi turned towards me with a startled look on her face. No doubt from my sudden appearance. I guess I should have expected that kind of reaction. I guess I should have, but hey, hindsight's 20/20.
Oh yeah. Memory senpai, why are you here?
Sorry for sneaking up on you. My house is right near here. I mentioned that, didn't I? The route I normally take is just one street over.
Oh, really?
Yep. I took the street hoping I'd see you. I didn't think I actually would, though. Do you mind if I walk to school with you?
No.
It doesn't really show in her expression, but I think I hear a little excitement in her voice. Might just be my imagination, though. How was your weekend? Did you read some of the manga I lent you?
Oh, yes. I've already finished parts of the 2 series you lent me. Both of them were really good.
Her tone is uncharacteristically lively. She's wearing a cheerful expression I've never seen until now. But her good mood kind of rubs off on me, too. I'm glad, then.
I thought I should return the books I'm already finished with, so I brought them with me today.
I thought you could take your time, didn't I?
Are you sure?
Of course. What should I give you next? Oh, actually, which of those did you like best?
Both were really good, but I like this one the best. The one with the boy who can see ghosts.
Sounds like horror to me.
Maybe a little bit, but...
Okay. As we continue walking and talking about the manga's contents, school comes into view. Sachi has been fairly talkative on the way here, holding an actual conversation with me. Carrying all that manga for her was definitely worth it if it makes her that happy. We're already here, huh? I usually walk to school alone, but this is more fun.
Yeah.
While we were walking, she was still keeping her eye out for people, but I noticed that she was mostly focusing on me. As we enter the school where there are more prying eyes, however, she starts keeping her head down and walking on the side of the path to try to stay out of sight. Isn't there at least some way I can help her feel more comfortable? If I have time, I think let's take the same street again today. If we're lucky, maybe we can go home together again. As long as you don't mind, that is.
I don't mind or anything. I like being able to talk to you, senpai.
Really? I'm glad to hear it. Oh, I need to change my shoes. One sec.
Right, me too. Huh?
Looking ahead, Sachi suddenly slows her pace and hides behind me as much as she can, like she's trying to disappear. I shift my gaze in the direction she was looking and see a lone girl passing in front of the first year's shoe rack.
Oh my god, it's a bully.
Yep.
Oh!
Yeah. Her hair is dyed blonde, and she's wearing a short skirt. Even though we're a ways away from her, I can see the sour look on her face.
What a bitch.
Is that the Sadakawa girl? I ask this quietly as I look over my shoulder while still trying to keep Sashi hidden.
You know her?
No, I've only heard rumors about her. As I'm working out how to talk about this with Sashi, a bell rings. What a fucking surprise.
The bell always rings.
At the most inappropriate times. The girl who I'm pretty sure Sadakawa hears it and heads to her class. It's a good thing we weren't in a hurry. We just barely missed her as it is. Looks like she's already gone. Sashi, you need to get going too, don't you? Sashi probably doesn't want to continue this line of conversation. I make sure Sadakawa was definitely gone and, with a sigh of relief, nod to Sashi.
Oh, yeah, right.
Let me join you for lunch again. See you later.
Okay, see you.
So that was the infamous Sadakawa Rui, huh? Since I've never actually talked to her, I can't say for sure, but I can tell just from looking at her that she has an aggressive personality. Making friends with Sashi is good and all, but I should probably find out what I can about Sadakawa as well. Morning classes are over, and it's lunchtime now. However, it's only Tomo and me in the empty classroom today. I plan on asking Tomo about Sadakawa. Based on how scared Sachi was just from seeing her, there's no doubt in my mind that Sadakawa is the one bullying her. Wait, where's Akemi? She had some business in the faculty room. She should be here soon. I see. Perfect. Before she gets here, there's something I want to ask you. What's up? Well, first, if we'll only have until Akemi comes back, I probably won't be able to go into detail that much. I want to know about the girl you mentioned before, the first year student, Sadakawa. As soon as we started talking about her, Akemi got really quiet, so I figured it'd be better to ask when she's not around. You said you've met her in the past? That's what you want, huh? Well, it's not like it's a secret, I suppose. We met her 2 years ago, when Akemi and I were in our last year of middle school. Sadakawa transferred into our school. Since we were in different grades, we didn't meet her right away. But even back then, she seemed like a violent person, and rumors soon made their way back to us. So then Akemi, with her motto at the time being love and peace, went and tried to rehabilitate her. Somehow, I'm not surprised. Well, I didn't say that she succeeded. Sadakawa made fun of her mercilessly. Even still, Akemi refused to give up. That girl's so damn stubborn. It finally ended when the two got in a nasty fight. No one tried to stop them? Well, I rushed to intervene. It's not like Akemi just stood there and took Sadakawa's blows. It looked like Akemi lost her cool, and she fought Sadakawa with everything she had. That was not something I was expecting from her. What happened to her? It was not just a simple squabble. Akemi's always had good reflexes, and Sadakawa seemed to have had a lot of experience in fights. They kicked and punched, and naturally when they started using their knees and elbows, I had to stop them. That's an interesting, boundary.
Yeah.
I never would have guessed Akemi would be able to fight. Even I didn't know she could, and I've known her for a long time. I saw a side of her I never knew existed that day. Did Sadakawa say something to make Akemi so angry? Really? I think that I think that when Sadakawa punched her the first time, she flipped a switch inside Akemi. I guess when Akemi snapped, she really snapped. So after the fight, Akemi became really depressed and was a totally different person for a while. Because she didn't win? If I had to guess, I'd say it wasn't because she lost. Rather, the fact that she couldn't change Sadakawa came as a huge shock to her. What do you mean? Akemi is really good at becoming friends with people. You have noticed that, haven't you? Yeah. No matter how gloomy or rebellious a person is, or how different their interests are to Akemi's, she can always find something to be friendly about. But Sadakawa was not having any of that. After that day, whenever she got depressed, it was because she had come into contact with Sadakawa again. That's also surprising. Akemi always seems like the type to look forward no matter what. Well, the old Akemi was a real wimp, at least. If she could try to make up with Sadakawa at some point, I think that might cheer her up. Those two are like oil and water. You can't force her to do that. No one can. I suppose it's best not to talk about Sadakawa in front of her then. Unless she brings it up herself, then yeah, I think that's wise. At least until she has a change of heart. I think Akemi will find her own way to deal with it. You think so? Yeah. It seems like you might want to ask around about Sadakawa and Sachi's relationship. If you want, I could try asking around. See what people say. Recent information about Sadakawa might be more useful to you than information about her past. Really? Yeah, that would be useful information to have. I appreciate your help. I guess both of us are helping Sachi out in our own ways, even if Tomo's not directly involved. I know I can rely on him for this, especially since he has a lot more connections than I do. Akemi and I will gather any info we hear. Sadakawa doesn't seem to be as violent as she was before, but it doesn't seem like Sachi-chan is asking for help either. Plus, I think Sadakawa is the only one bullying Sachi-chan. One victim and one tormentor. That wouldn't stand out too much. Most of the students outside of their class probably don't know anything about it. Whatever the other students and the teachers think, I doubt they know the whole story. Even if they suspect what's going on, they'll most likely turn a blind eye to it, since no one wants to get involved in that. So in other words, as it stands, no one's going to lift a finger to help Sachi. Precisely. Well then, if no one else is involved, resolving this shouldn't be too hard. However, the other students think of Sachi. I'm pretty sure they'll turn as blind an eye to you helping her as they have to Sadakawa abusing her. If Sadakawa's the only one bullying her, I think I should be able to get her to stop. That's assuming she doesn't have any friends in on it with her, of course. You probably could, but I doubt it goes smoothly either way. Sachi has me, and I have you guys. We'll definitely work something out. I hope so too.
Sorry, I'm late, guys!
Yeah, I had to keep talking to myself.
I know, I was like, oh my gosh, when is she coming?
Akemi calls out as she barges into the room, her loud voice disturbing the calm of the classroom.
I'm starving. Wait, you two haven't eaten yet? Could it be that you were waiting for me?
Oh, right. I forgot about my lunch.
So you weren't waiting for me then.
What should I do? If I take my time eating now, I won't have... oh wait, let me restart. What should I do? If I take my time eating now, I won't have time to go to see Sachi. Why don't you eat over there? You've become good enough friends with her, haven't you? But Akemi just got here.
I was late today, so don't worry about it. Just hurry up and introduce me to Sachan already.
Fine, I get it, but thanks for everything, guys.
Everything?
Akemi, who hasn't been part of the conversation until now, tilts her head in confusion. Yeah, everything. Anyways, I'm going. I like to imagine that she's tilting her head kind of like a dog does when you talk at a dog and it's like...
Yeah. Flip, flip, flip the ears.
Yeah. Okay. Dots. Hey.
Oh, Mamoru-senpai, hello.
Since I didn't eat part of my lunch, I'm able to meet Sachi a little earlier than last time. As I arrive, I see something unexpected. At first, she's surprised to see me, but her surprise soon becomes joy as the smile begins to bloom on her face. Till now, she's always had a downcast look about her. Does that smile mean she likes hanging out with me? I didn't manage to eat lunch before I came. Do you mind if I eat here?
I don't mind. It's fine.
Once again, I sit down in the same place on the steps. Huh? Sachi? Where's your lunch?
I already put it away by lunchbox.
For some reason, she looks away from me as she replies.
I think Sadakawa stole it.
What? Oh, what a surprise. Lunch break has only started a little while ago, so it wouldn't be strange... if she was still eating when I got here. But I don't see her lunchbox anywhere. She is, however, holding one of the manga I let her borrow, and seems to have been rereading it. I start to feel a little uneasy. Even if she finished eating, she should still have her lunchbox around at least. Where's your lunchbox?
Actually, I forgot my lunchbox today.
Ah, now I'm starting to understand. I'm also starting to understand that she's a terrible liar. Was it that Sadakawa girl?
Why?
Bingo. What happened?
I
I wait for an answer, but none comes. It seems like she doesn't want to talk about it. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. But you haven't had anything for lunch, right? As I study Sachi's troubled face, I realize she thinks I'm blaming her. That will make this harder to deal with. You can tell from Sachi's reaction to Sadakawa's name that whatever happened is definitely that girl's fault. Of course, even if she tells me what happened, it's not like I can do anything about it right now. I should worry about what's going on in front of me.
No. But I'm fine, really. I wasn't that hungry anyways, and I usually don't eat that much in the first place.
That's not really the issue, though. Can't you buy something at the cafeteria? I can lend you some money if you need it.
You don't. It's fine. I'm okay, really.
For once, Sachi actually has some force in her voice. Since she's refusing to let me buy her lunch, she probably won't let me give her part of my own lunch either, but... Alright. Wait, I've got my lunch. Do you want some of that?
Huh? No, you really don't have to.
I said it's fine. I don't eat too much either. And besides, sitting here next to you and eating while you watch would be really rude, even if you don't want any food yourself. I move next to Sachi and open my lunchbox. For a moment, I worry that she'll try to avoid me like she did the first time I sat next to her, But she doesn't do anything like that. She just looks a little uneasy.
Are you sure?
She still seems reluctant, but as she turns to face me, her stomach lets out a pitiful growl. I know she's just trying to be polite, but she really can't hide how hungry she is anymore.
Just ignore that.
She hangs her head, ashamed of her rumbling stomach, but she's still not ready to give in. I know.
Ooh,
What's that shaking in the background?
that is my bunny drinking water.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I know she's not going to relent on her own, so I pick a small piece of fried egg out of my lunchbox with my chopsticks and hold it up to her mouth. Come on, you're hungry, right?
Huh? Wait,
Say,
this seems very couple-like.
Yeah, kinda. I think that's exactly what Mamoru wants. Sachi looks back and forth between my face and the chopsticks as several seconds pass, but sure enough, she soon surrenders and opens her mouth. There. I stuff the piece of egg into her mouth, and she starts chewing, her eyes shut tight.
Mm.
Do you like it?
This entire
Okay,
scene
hang on a
sounds
second,
like...
I need to pause.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, be right back.